Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die, and my camera's not on. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized. We have been off for a few weeks due to manpower issues with when cosmos collide. So some of our other players have decided to run. And tonight, Jim will be running us through tonight's mission. There we go. I can see now. Before we get started, and maybe, if I didn't make the mistake of not getting my things together beforehand, I'd like to point out that the map and stuff in the middle of the screen is brought to you through the Roll20 app. It allows us to immerse our players, as well as show our viewers what is going on, give you, a little bit of information, like, let's see, move a few of these things out of the way, and you'll notice all these nice little marks on the United States here. That represents the different cosm, or the areas that are affected by the cosms that are in those areas. So if you ever see these maps, like the colors over here to the right, that is the cosm change for the overlay for our, for our world. Let's see, I don't have any actual possible announcements other than we have the extra life down below that we always have running, so please remember to click on that if you want to give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospitals. You know what, Jim, I'm just going to hand it off to you. I don't think there's really anything else.
I do have one thing.
Go for it, Mark.
You will notice in the background my image has changed. The Dispatch issue 2 has dropped on Drive-Thru RPG. So if you're a fan, doggone it, I'm fighting something over here. If you're a fan and you got issue 1 and you liked it, issue 2 is up now, and on top of that, issue 2 is holiday themed. So we have dispatches for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
And for those who might not know what a dispatch is,
so they're story seeds. The old school Torg had I have one. Infiniverse updates and whatnot that came out as a where is it? Infiniverse update, yeah. Look like that. Well, we wanted to do something like that, but instead of being, tying everything up and putting out actual missions and things, we decided we would put together something for the GMs to influence the campaign in TORGanized play, and dispatches are what do that. So they're seeds that describe a situation. Usually they provide a new piece of gameplay, like a threat or an NPC or a perk or something like that
can be
is
added
included
into an
with
existing
that.
game.
Yeah, and so the GM can take that and build up anything they want. And then we tied a Survey Monkey survey to each dispatch, so that when you run it as a GM, go to the link that is provided and fill out the survey to say what you did at your table. And then we'll take all those surveys, aggregate them, and influence the TORGanized play campaign based on the outcomes. So the more the dispatches pay what you want. We're listing at $2.99, but if you want to download it and run it, we're more interested in people running them and giving us the survey responses than anything else. So that's why it's pay what you want. If you find value in it, great. If not, you don't pay anything for it. It didn't cost you anything. But we really would like to get more GMs running these things and getting some more survey results. So if you guys want to have influence in the campaign, download the dispatch, build out whatever you want to build out, run it for whoever you want to run it, fill out the survey. And the best part from TORGanized play is these are replayable, in that if Jim gets dispatch number 2 and runs the Feast of Rex Dalek, and then Robert gets dispatch number 2 and he has a cool idea and he wants to run the Feast of Rex Dalek, guess what? We can all play Jim's version, and then we can all play Robert's version, because they're two different versions. Can't play with the same character, but the player can play it multiple times, and all of the results are valid, unlike normal missions in TORGanized play, which is one and done. So go get dispatch number 2.
You're the man. Click on that and go to it. All right, Jim.
Yep.
I think
So Mark,
it's all you know.
Mark, your possibilities are still on the table whenever you want to grab them.
My bad. I've been preoccupied fighting something.
Oh, no worries. Not a problem.
I'll figure out where they are.
Not a four-legged variety, is it?
No, it is not.
Alright, so you guys are basically in the U.S., basically in the Midwest.
Darby has 3 already. Sorry.
No worries. So you guys can we'll go ahead and start character introductions, and then I'll give you the briefing after that way. That way you guys, because you guys are all kind of going to be hanging out in the rooms. You've been brought together for a dispatch, but haven't been told what it is yet. So you guys are kind of just getting together and can introduce yourselves so that everybody knows who they're dealing with. And we'll just start left to right on the screen down on the bottom for me. So Dan, why don't you go ahead and introduce Cole?
All right. So for those who don't know, which shouldn't be too many, I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Gar, and tonight I am playing Cole. Cole may have at least at one point in time been a Nile hero, because I mean he's core Earth now, but he always wears a helmet that looks like a mask, and he wears the bright colors like he's a superhero, but he's a psychic gunman, I suppose is the best way to put it. He uses psionic abilities for most of his attacks or situations, and what psionics won't help him with, his handy pistols will do the rest. And that's Cole.
Okay. Mark and Darby St. James.
Darby's a 41er. He was caught downtown Atlanta when the bridge fell, and he had a fare that he had to get that told him he would pay him extra if he could get him out, and so he drove his limo out of Atlanta up Highway 41 and escaped that way. If you don't know what that is, then go chat at TORGanized Play and we'll tell you. But he's a wheelman, situationally aware, and he's very, very nimble. He's a sprinter. He is in a suit and tie, your traditional black or dark gray charcoal suit. Has a 1911 45 pistol in a shoulder holster, but he's also got a number of weapons laid out, and he's just trying to figure out, based on the mission brief, what he's bringing with him, from a hunting rifle to a Chinyokai 13mm, and whether or not he's going to just load up with the ballistic vest or not. And he's kind of surveying the people he's around him to figure out who the principal is that he needs to stand close to, because he does the bodyguard thing.
And Robert and Dialects.
Hey, Dialects is a member of the race from Farcold. He is a precognitive. He is incredibly gaunt looking. Like he has been malnourished most of his life. His eyes are sunken, but his eyes also gleam with a fair amount of intelligence, and he seems to always know what's about to happen.
And last but not least, Leomin and Hanubi Ren.
Yes, Hanubi Ren is a priest of Anubis from the Nile Empire. He wears the traditional Egyptian garb, as well as having a big headdress in the shape of a jackal's head. He also carries a ceremonial flail and shepherd crook, or small shepherd crook, that don't do anything, they just simply...
Alright, fair enough. So you guys are all basically sitting in the room, kind of waiting for whatever, and literally somebody steps out of the shadows that, I mean, you swear there was nobody else in the room, but this person just kind of walks up, and she will go over to the 41er. Basically, she'll walk up to you, Darby, and she will hand you a missive, and then basically step back from you, give you a good salute, and then just kind of like steps back into the shadows, and you really don't see where she goes, and it's like it's not even out the door. It's just kind of like, I mean, there's it's not a fully enclosed room, but you just don't know where she goes.
I hate it when that happens.
When you open up the missive, it says a large community of core Earth civilians inhabit the Field Museum in Chicago. The building interior is a hard point, as the museum is as much of an icon of core Earth as the relics it contains. These holdouts have set up a sophisticated hydroponics operation and venture out into Lake Michigan and the flooded parks nearby only rarely. We received irregular updates from them about Adinos movements in the area by radio, but their communications ceased about a week ago. Worse, we received news from another Storm Knight team of heightened patrols of Adinos worshipping Rex Stellek, the Adinos god of death, scouting around the Field Museum in the last couple of days. These Storm Knights didn't know to check in on the Field Museum, as the community there is keeping such a low profile. 2 kilometers south of your current position is an ultralight helicopter. Take it low over Lake Michigan to the Field Museum. There's just enough room for your group, supplies of hydroponic nutrients, and some weapons. Land on the top of the museum and head in from the roof. Make sure those people are okay, warn them about the increased patrols if they don't know already, and see if you can find out why the Death Worshippers are suddenly so interested in the area. This is Alpha Clearance and Urgence. Safe flying Storm Knights.
Great.
So,
okay. Who's got the law rockets?
I still have one from our last mission that we went on.
That's not going to be enough. I want more.
Well, hey, can we get another law rocket over here?
I'm looking at the shadows, just kind of talking loud to the room. I need some 2, 3 law rockets, please.
Why don't you give me a roll?
I mean,
That's where I'm going.
Mine, I don't think needs a roll because of the wealthy, right?
Not for law rockets.
Not for law.
I thought that's what we...
12. Buy them. I'm not putting resources on mine then, since you can just... No, you can just buy them.
And I will try to get a law. Actually, yeah, I'll go in and try to get a law rocket.
A machine, an M60 would be nice. A Marmot?
Yeah, no.
How much is a law rocket?
250?
Okay.
300?
And we did get 250 from the last mission, right?
Yes. Well, going upriver, yes.
I still owe you search for that, don't I?
Yes.
We will discuss that later.
That.
Alright, so I will buy a law rocket.
300. 300 each.
Let's see. I need you say it's a 12?
Yes.
And what's wealthy give me?
You're wealthy, right?
Yes.
Buy them.
Okay.
I mean, unless Jim just, as far as I know, wealthy just buys 12 and under.
Yep.
Alright, there you go.
Because you got it like that.
Yep.
Did you transfer my character back over, or did we not fix that? I guess I didn't fix that. Okay.
I pulled the one.
Yeah, I didn't straighten it out. I can take care of it. I mean, I didn't really change anything. It's just experience, and I had a law rocket put in there.
I gotcha. Okay.
Now, how many law rockets do we have?
I have 2.
Notice how he says that. I have 2.
He's like, where's yours?
Like,
I mean, if they'll let me, you got 300. I'll buy you one too.
I mean, looking to see how much Darby's checking his pocket real quick.
No, it didn't
I got 260.
It didn't get transferred over. It looks like.
I don't have enough.
All right. Well, give me the 260, and I will take the extra 40 out of mine, and
Done.
you can have the rocket. All right.
Cash. I gotta do a line item for law rocket.
260.
Darby's eyes light up. He likes law rocket.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me fix my experience.
Most Storm Knights do.
I hear it's the what you must have for any excursion into the
It is the must-have anti-T-Rex accessory.
There
Yes.
you go. That's the. I mean, I was trying to get to there. I was just brain farting away.
That's
let's
okay.
see, go to my river. I do have a question. Who's the pilot?
Me,
Okay, so you actually have piloting?
I have aerial combat perk.
Then yes, you are flying the plane. I only asked that because our last mission we were told to drive a boat, and
Go drive a boat without a captain.
Can't imagine who asked you to do that, Dan.
I have no idea.
So,
Powers that be. All right, let's see. What am I missing?
Naaman, did you have any requisitions you wanted to try to make?
No requisitions. I would like to spend that time, like 10 minutes, to try to empower my aunt.
Oh yeah. You can certainly get your daily spells in.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this in there.
Yep, and I don't want that, so I guess I will start off with a doing that.
I have a drama if you need it.
Okay, that gets me a good, so, or it's not a good, it gets me +2 armor. So, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna play this so that I can get the card and possibly.
Okay.
You're a little low, Robert.
Huh?
Your volume is a little low.
Oh, that's because I moved my
Mike. Yep.
That would do
mic
it.
away. Yeah. So, I'm gonna take that and go on.
No problem.
Alrighty then, I think that covers that.
That's a big one.
Alright. They do in fact bring you in the 2 ball rockets and put them down on the table, but this is definitely somebody different that brings them in because they're, you know that they're coming around the corner long before you would ever see them.
Or
They're
an
definitely
ancestry.
No, they're just making a bunch of noise. It's clearly somebody that is used to staying indoors all the time.
Okay.
So they're not sneaking up on you. They're just kind of clanking along the wall rocket a little bit, because they're not even being smart about carrying them on different shoulders. They're just kind of carrying them together and kind of like you hear the bangs.
Hey, be careful
of the,
with those, okay?
the tubes.
I will say,
I don't know why everyone wants all these all the time.
you
I
do
used to
realize
do
those
anti-tank.
things make a big hole.
Oh, my bad. They just told me to bring these things.
All right.
Are you new?
Yeah, been here a couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, might want to carry them a little easier next time somebody asks for them. That way you can stick around a little longer.
Well, usually I don't bring 2 of them. Usually they only let me take 1.
Oh yeah.
Where's that song? You heard of that song about things that make you go These are things that make you go boom. Okay, be gentle with these.
Well, I mean, it depends on if it hits you. If it hits you, then it makes you go splat, and everything else around you goes boom.
Alright, so you guys take off and start heading towards the 2 kilometers south of the helicopter is supposed to be. When, after a little bit, you start walking and you kind of, some of you guys have been in the living land before, so you kind of realize what's happening as you start walking, but you kind of start walking into a kind of very misty fog, and suddenly you realize as you
I'm sorry,
breathe.
Jim.
Yeah.
Tighten up. Don't get too far.
There you go.
Yep.
I mean, we were discussing it before the stream came live. I just was waiting for that. So you have.
Oh, is it the Velociraptor that eats everybody?
Sure. Dino attack. Jim's like, damn it.
You just need an excuse to use those law rockets.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't save those for the dramatic scene.
Well, I mean, I got two. One for now and one for later.
Oh, okay. I see how this is gonna be. Well, he bought me one.
Well, you walk.
Harvey likes Cole.
You walk out. You break through the fog, and what you see is a very swampy ground, and in the middle of the ground is this very large metallic frog.
Metallic frog?
Frog abomination? We're in the wrong cosmos for that.
And you also notice some velociraptors.
But by the way, does Cole have any visible armor?
No. No, he's just wearing a black vest, or a bulletproof vest.
That would be visible armor.
I mean, depends if he's wearing it under his jacket or not. I'm not saying he's wearing it underneath his trench coat, so maybe you see it, maybe you don't.
Get behind me, sir.
Sure. Who are you again? And you know what? I'm not going to question it.
Yep.
And Jim actually put out some velociraptors.
Yep.
You're welcome,
Not
Mark.
just messing with us. He's gonna eat us. Okay.
Sorry. What show was that from? Where's you turn around?
And the velociraptors obviously look hungry, so we'll go ahead and start flipping cards. Alright, a favorable win. Heroes' missile weapons gain 10 extra meters of range. Heroes will go first, and then the villains will go. So who would like to go first?
Well, I will try to trick this one, but at the same time, I'm also doing foreshadowing.
Got those deck things going on.
Yeah. And so I will roll on my foreshadowing and just subtract what I need for my trick.
Okay.
Because it's not that bad.
Can we tell if there's any armor on these guys? If that toughness has any armor involved in it, or if it's just all strength?
It looks like there is a little bit of their hides look a little scaly. So
Okay.
looks like there is some armor on them.
Excellent.
Okay, so my foreshadow is not great. At this level, I just get to look at the cards, but I cannot rearrange them, and it's going to take a little bit more to get up. But I'll just go and do it. I will spend a possibility since I have that extra one I got, and do that. I'll start that again because I forgot something. The first time around. Okay. So that's a good success, so I can rearrange the cards.
Okay.
And that will be an outstanding on their trick.
Okay. Would you like them very vulnerable, or
I would like
stymied?
I would like this one very vulnerable
Okay.
because I only got one of them.
Yeah. That's true. I forgot. I did not think we were going to have this on this map, so I didn't have tokens on this map.
Hanubai, is he? I can't remember. Is he melee, or is he ranged, or is he support?
He is support.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
So it's okay to blaze away.
And
So just-
trick was
yeah.
approved, so you can draw a card there, Robert.
Oh, okay. And also,
Is it letting you draw from the drama deck to look at it and rearrange?
yes, I get 3, and I can rearrange them.
As in, yeah. As in, does the deck allow you to, or do I need to?
Oh,
change?
I did not check. Let me just go on. Looks like it's going to let me draw.
Okay, awesome.
Draw
Then
the
you.
top 3 and rearrange. And then I am done.
Okay. Cool. And then if you just want to pass me the top card, because I'm assuming you're going to do that a lot, so I'll let you just hold on to the next couple until it becomes a book.
Okay.
You want to shoot, Dan, or you want me to?
I was. I think I'm gonna hit the 2 down at the.
Let me go ahead and try to intimidate those. I will flap out my half cape and stretch up with my big jackal-headed helmet.
Ah, the classic making yourself bigger than you are.
Yes. Of good success. I will make them both very vulnerable.
I'm gonna say this one here that's right now currently very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just verify this. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna hit this one here with I think a pyro, and I'll hit these 2 here with a confusion.
Okay.
Alright, let me rephrase that. I will attempt. Confusion is I'll do the confusion because it's less. I don't want to be right now, right off the get go.
Oh.
I don't start off with gym rolls. Come on. All right.
Well, Jim is here.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't last week.
Somebody's got to roll them. I can't roll those when I'm a GM. Come on now.
Oh no, last week we rolled them a lot.
Yes. I think it bled over into the other game.
We were assuming you were watching,
There we go.
so it was. They wanted to make you feel at home.
How's a 16 against will mind on these 2 down here? Well, actually, I guess their vulnerability doesn't count towards this, does it?
It's not going to matter. 16 will mind is outstanding.
All right, so the vulnerable doesn't matter, but they get -2 penalties for all their actions.
Okay.
Now the pyro is even higher by a few points. So how's that against her dodge? Against this guy's dodge. That'll be a 20 against his dodge.
20 is going to be good.
23.
Yeah, well, 23 is outstanding.
Okay. Sorry, I can't actually see the little card at the moment.
No, I tried to make a big one.
It's not you. It's my contacts are currently blurring up on me. What's his toughness? Is that
Toughness
12?
is a 10.
10? 2 wounds, 4 shock to this one.
Oh. He did not like that at all, but still there.
We're gonna fix that in a second.
Yeah.
At least I'm gonna try to fix that.
All right,
Done, Dan?
Derby, bring it on.
All right.
And
Counts
Dan,
as an
that was
attack.
approved.
Yeah.
The attack was approved, so
Drawing it now. Thank you.
Darby whips out a Chun Yokai 13. He's still getting used to that, so he has a tendency sometimes to disconnect a little bit. They are very vulnerable, correct?
well, there are 3 that are very vulnerable.
I'm going to take the one that just got 2 wounds.
He is very vulnerable, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good success.
We'll run with the good and see how we do. This is AP 2, by the way.
Alright, so then your toughness is a 9.
I don't think I have it set up for that.
Okay, that's fine.
There's another wound.
That will take him out.
I was hopeful.
And then you all may pull your cards as they will come in and attack. Let's see. Well, Cole, you shot the one, so he's going to come after you. And Darby, you shot another one, so he's going to come after you.
Oops, I did that wrong.
And Dialects, you tricked, but you know what? Hanubi, you tried to intimidate them, so they're gonna show you they're not scared.
I thought you successfully intimidated them.
Well, you know, they're gonna try anyway.
They are scared.
Yup. Alright, so Cole, you have the one that is not confused at the moment, so he'll just run in and try to bite you. Yeah, about that. I guess I am here. Liam, and the one biting on you is confused. Has a 10.
That is gonna hit my unarmed.
It is 11 points of damage. And Darby, one on you. 13.
13 is a standard success.
Also 11 points of damage.
Is Hanubai close enough to bodyguard?
Yeah, you guys were close enough. If you wanted to bodyguard for him, you could.
Do you need me? You want me to take that shot for you, or you need it?
It's just 2 points. So
Okay.
For now. I might change that decision.
Depends on how long they keep biting.
Well, I gotta bump my reality. I'm not the soaker that Jack is, but not who he's built to be.
Alright. Robert, you didn't pass me that card, or I didn't accept. So if you just want to throw it down.
Sorry.
No worries.
Let me go on, and I was reading something, so.
Oh, good.
God, it's not letting me pass.
You can just drop it at the table. That's fine too.
Okay.
Something about you. If you have charisma plus 8+, any test you attempt this round is favor. The villains are going to be stymied and get to go first. I think that they're just going to do the same thing again. I'm not exactly the smartest. Alright, so Cole. Hanubi? Sorry.
That
Hanubi.
is going to be a good success. That one I probably would like to be bodyguarded.
Alright. I'll take the 2 shock.
Sure. Alright, and then Darby.
I'll take 2 more shock. Shit's getting old.
Alright. Well, maneuver and taunt. Oh, you know what? I forgot they're stymied on those. So I missed Cole anyway. Was a 13 gonna still be a good on you, Lehman?
No, that would be a standard.
Okay. So it would have only been 11 points of damage then. And a 12 to hit you, Darby.
Yeah, that's still a standard on me.
Okay.
It does Hanubai need a bodyguard on 2 shock?
No, I will take the 2 shot.
Excellent.
Right. My bad. Now you guys can go.
Well, I'm shifting through fate one more time because there's a card I would love to just discard completely.
You probably would like you to discard it too.
Yeah. So.
Does anyone happen to have a willpower in there?
Yes. I do.
Okay, then I will.
And here you go, Robert.
This oh. Okay. What was in my pool?
It's funny, I can't even see the drama cards in your hand anymore. So I can't even see what you don't want me to see.
But here you go. They're in between possibilities.
Yep.
That means. So I'm playing the willpower to get a good success, so I can at least rearrange, and I'll draw one more. Okay. That's good. Okay. And I will go on and trade that to you so you have it.
Awesome. Alright.
Okay.
Next.
They're all within melee now, aren't they?
Yes, they are all within melee.
Well, I got one in melee with me. So I think I'll just shoot the one that was on me. So it's dodge. So 11. This is
That is a standard.
standard. Well, that's only going to be 14 points.
Alright, so it's a couple shot to him. Alright. Darby and Hanubai.
Yes, I would like to commune with animals and tell this one he really doesn't want to eat my face again. See how that.
What is that in the middle there?
Giant frog.
Oh, that's Hanubai.
Oh yeah, he's a little.
Like, what the hell is that?
He's a figure, not a token.
Is there something we got in there that we need to know about?
Just my stealthing little guy. You don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm still worried about that whole step out of the shadows thing, but I'm hoping that's just a let's be cool and cinematic and moving on. That's what that was. Yeah, that's it.
The 19 would be good if it affects them.
It will affect them.
Oh, you took a page out of Mike's book. That's cool. Good job. I like that a lot.
Okay. And so you just told them that not to eat you. You don't taste good.
Yeah, I should have been more specific on telling them to get away, but I just
Go
realized
away.
that now. I don't know. I got more stupid between last week and this week.
I don't know about all of that.
All right, that's noted. Fair enough. It affects all of them, right? Yeah. It's like, or is it a specific target?
Oh, it says it affects all animals.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
As long as they're within 10 meters.
Which they are. So yeah.
Check. Nobody's eating Hanubai.
Noted. All right,
As they
Darby.
start chomping on friends, I'm like, oh, yeah.
He's like, I did a good thing. I stopped them from attacking
Look,
me.
I stopped them from attacking me. I stopped them. Yeah, that's real good, man. Do we have? Is anybody putting any? Nobody's gonna put any juice on them. I guess I'll just shoot one. Except I'm in melee, right?
You are in melee, yes.
Um,
I mean, you can pistol, the one you're on.
I'm gonna, yeah, I can shoot mine, so I'll shoot mine. I'm a little pressed right now. Bang, bang. Yeah, let's do that again. They're not all kinds of whatever this time. Oh,
Oh, that's outstanding.
nice.
Just
Yeah, I don't taste good either. That's AP2, by the way.
Ooh, it's a lot.
I'm figuring this 13 mil out. This is cool. I like this.
You're 1 point away from 3 wounds.
Oh, anybody got a coup de grace?
no.
Where's Elaine? Coup de Gracie.
Right.
He's not here right now.
Alright.
Crap.
He does not look very good, but he's still there.
Why do I have a 0 on my 6?
Because it rolls. Because it's the 6 has a maximum of 5, so it takes 1 off the next roll. Is what it does. The way Roll 20 does.
Oh, so it's a 1. I rolled a 1 on that one.
On the next one, but it takes
See,
the 1 off.
and I'm thinking about trademark weapon too. For that very reason, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. It seems to have limited use to me. We'll see.
It depends on how many times you get to roll bonus dice, really. I think.
It does. It does. You're not wrong.
So, all right, you guys can pull cards, and we will go to the next one. Soothe the Savage Beast. Persuasion may be used as an interaction attack this round. The target is the defender's persuasion. Villains will go first, and then the heroes will be inspired. And any is your approved.
Here you go, Mark.
Oh,
Take
nice.
care of some of that shock you got.
Or the shock you were about to get. Well, I have good news, Lehman. This one follows your orders and moves on.
I don't have to bodyguard the guy in the dress anymore.
But it is going to move on to Dilax.
Okay.
Alright, but, so... Cole? Let's see how we do on you. Yeah. Clearly it's not really in the fight for you, Cole. Just, you know. Dilax, 11.
An 11 will just be a standard attack.
Alright, 11 points damage.
Okay.
And Darby is 16.
Good success on the number. Two more shock.
And then you all can go and be inspired. So, you know, that shock I just gave you can be healed.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna let other people go first. So.
Is anybody putting conditions out there?
Let's see. I think I'll try to maneuver the one that's on me. Or wait a minute, let me verify that. No, I'm going to try to intimidate the ones on me. That was a 12. Where is his intimidation? Who was that at? Is that a 9?
It is a 9. Yeah.
Alright. I don't think I have anything card-wise to go any higher for that, so I'll just make him vulnerable.
Alright.
And draw a card. That was it for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna maneuver the one on Dilax as I shoot the one on me.
Okay.
So that's a -2. 2 for the multi-action. There we go.
That will maneuver the one on Dilax.
Let's make him stymied because Dilax is not attacking him. He's getting ready to do stuff to us, maybe.
Well, actually, Dialects I'm going to try to flash freeze. Now,
Oh, okay. Are you attacking? You have okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right. You
gonna
haven't got.
attack.
Okay, well, make him vulnerable then.
Okay. Are we in one?
It's swampy, so there's a little bit of water.
Okay, but it's not enough to gain the bonus on flash freeze.
No, no, it's
okay.
not quite that deep. But
Okay.
and then how much damage do you do? What was that total on your attack, Darby?
12.
Okay, which is a standard hit, so you're doing 14.
Oh yeah, my hang on, my maneuver is the same. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 AP2, so that should get rid of my guy.
It does, in fact. And you can draw a card as well.
Excellent.
And I'm going to flash freeze the one on me. And I do not accept that. So.
And he is vulnerable, so you're getting a +2.
Okay, now I'll add that on the next one when I do this. But.
So that is a good success.
Okay. Then. And also a good success. Nope, he's not in water, so he's not restrained or immobilized. Okay.
Alright, that is a wound and shock. Damn. And then Lehman?
Yes, I am going to try again to say to these two, hey, look, fresh meat right there, and point to the one that Saint just...
Just killed, okay.
Whoa!
Wow. Glory's in pool.
Do we want to try? I don't have a hero or drama.
I was gonna say, do we have a hero or a drama out?
Not yet.
I don't have my drama in my pool.
Okay, but yeah.
Sounds like no.
Okay, fair enough. Then, alright, and you're the last to go. So we will just, so they will in fact completely understand your agreement that that meat is a lot easier to eat than the meat that's fighting back. And will totally jump onto the dead velociraptors and start tearing and eating them up. I'm assuming at that point you guys will move away.
Leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't need to waste any more resources.
Storm Knights, we are leaving.
There you are.
Ooh, thank you.
Is that for us?
Mm-hmm.
That was the
That's for
attack.
dino attack.
We got 2?
Yep. It's 4 velociraptors. They had 2 wounds each.
I didn't steal from anybody then.
So as you guys head towards this this large metallic frog, you realize that, I mean, it's not alive at all because it is completely of a metallic form. But as you get closer to it, the big mouth, bottom jaw, drops down and opens to the swamp level.
Guns up.
La rocket aimed at it.
Like an elevator or
Staircase.
Like a big frog's mouth. I mean,
Right. I mean, so there's not stairs on the inside, but it is a like a ramp almost.
Okay.
yeah. I'm a little...
Dilex is going to move over to it before he gets into the mouth. He is going to do psychometry on this thing.
ooh, nice.
Okay.
So a 22 results. And let's see. Psychometry, I think, is just a 10. Yeah, standard action 10. At outstanding, I gain a clear picture of all the objects, notable owners, and how each used it. Intense uses of the items, especially crimes.
So what you get out of this is it is very old and ancient. You in fact feel that this is almost like a wonder, and basically inside is kind of devices that they use for purification and for healing. And basically, as owners, you're getting very vague pictures of lots of different people have been here over the thousands of years. So
Gotta go into Frog's mouth to get cleaned, huh?
It seems to be safe. So it is a wonder, so I think it would be a good idea to try. It seems to be an item of purification and healing.
I'm pretty clean. I know that I need to get any purer.
Well, we should check it out.
Is it a tunnel that leads down, or
so
is
you
it a
actually
ramp?
walk. It's a ramp, so you kind of walk up into the belly, but you're not going as far up as where the mouth was. You're kind
Is
of
this
more
like
going
a house the size of a house or a building?
Yeah.
Frog?
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't getting that. I was like, oh, okay, we got a toad statue. No, we have a toad building.
Correct.
Okay.
This is a toad superstructure.
You probably just hear Cole muttering under his breath. What'd you do today? I don't know. I climbed down a frog's throat.
Tokens are
To
on
get
scale.
purified. Tokens are on scale. There you go. Yeah. This is what. So as we're walking in, I'm muttering. This is what they call being swallowed, right? That this mouth is closing behind us. We're stuck in here. To be digested, not purified. That I think you translated that word wrong.
I slap your back and say, but you've got a key right here.
Oh yeah, the law rocket.
You're not wrong.
I'm just going on in.
I feel better now that Cole's pointed out that we do in fact have 3 skeleton keys to make this thing a skeleton.
Yes, we have 3 keys. We get that door open, no problem.
That's right.
So yeah,
Okay, yeah, thank you.
you go in, and what you find inside, it's almost like a small oasis of there's like 3 different puddles and some small vegetation and whatnot going on in here. But you notice kind of the plants and the food that are in here. I mean, they look like normal plants and food that you would see, but they're actually much larger than you would normally think of. Like, I mean, instead of a tomato being kind of more like a softball or tennis ball size, I mean, this is more like almost pumpkin size.
As long as there's not a guy with a top hat and cane going with.
But there is.
Might feel better if he was here. Gene
on
Wilder
the
I can
boat.
deal with.
Well, Gene Wilder is certainly better than the other
Johnny
version,
Depp one.
the Johnny Depp version. Yeah. On one part, you can see basically there's kind of like dripping from the ceiling. There seems to be kind of this oil or kind of liquid that is not. I mean, it's like a blackish and brackish water. It lands into a puddle that is very dark and dirty, but it basically there's a kind of a frog fountain.
Of course there is.
The water kind of flows into this frog fountain, and then basically when it spits out the frog's mouth from the other side, it spits into this central pool that is very clear. I mean, you can see all the way to the bottom. There's nothing living in it or anything, but it is just perfectly clear water.
Wait. We are in Living Lands. We're not in the Isle. What, in Isle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we're safe. I hear in the Isle they've got these weird creatures that you can see straight through that'll devour you if you step into them. Just saying.
And
Did you just say we're safe in the Living Lands?
No. We're safe from stepping into,
I would go
gelatinous
over
cubes.
to the pool.
okay, the clear one or the brackish one? There is a third one as well that is kind of like an algae growing on top as well.
I'll go to the clear one.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch the rim of the pool first and see what I can glean. My psychometry is just going great today. So
We're getting anti-gem rolls.
Yeah.
Do you get any wood
So
there?
you-
But I want to knock on it.
You kind of touch this water, and I mean, it doesn't really show you any owners, but basically, you're not getting any this, you're just kind of getting that this is pure, clear water.
okay.
I mean, it is crawling up your arm, but other than that, it's pure. And clear.
Yeah. Take a drink of it.
It's very refreshing, and in fact, it will kill your shock at the moment.
Okay.
Is our shock already gone away?
I mean, kinda, yeah, but just for, kind of the moment, it would any shock.
Drink
that
the
you
water. Sure.
Drink the water, and it heals your shock. Yeah. So it's clearly refreshing and healing.
Reach in my pack and find a canteen.
Yeah.
At that point, Darby, a little small metallic frog. It's a little robotic frog. It's about the size of a human head. It literally hops up to you and sits right in front of you,
Oh, you made a friend.
and it
Cole?
opens.
Now, Cole was the one getting the canteen. You're okay.
We're good.
Okay.
You're like deflect.
No. I think I know what this is, but I want to make sure Jim isn't. Yeah.
Retaliation. Yeah, your
Yep.
buddy's getting some water. I'm getting you.
And literally when it finishes hopping up to you and it sits and you kind of look down at it, it opens up its mouth, which is it's hinged and it opens pretty wide.
Yeah.
And inside you can see this kind of like viscous jelly inside of it, which looks very similar to the water, but it's just more kind of like a jelly rather than a water.
I gotta eat the frog vomit to get rid of shock, don't I?
No, actually you go to pick it up and you in fact have a lost treasure of a metallic frog.
That has some kind of frog snot in its throat.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
gonna be great to explain.
I just.
Oh yeah, no, I'm using the colorful words on purpose because I mean that's Darby, but do I?
Is there
I
a
am-
reason you're, letting that frog feed you like a baby bird?
It's cute. Come on, man. It tastes like cotton candy. I have this
Yeah,
desire to break into song. Me.
But
Okay, metallic frog wonder.
yep, and basically the stuff inside of it, as you kind of go into kind of investigate it a little bit, you realize that it's very similar to these healing draughts you've heard about in the Nile,
Oh, dude.
or healing potions in the Isle. It might work like that.
Is this magic or tech?
I need to talk to Rob.
Or spirit.
or spirit herd.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
so
Undetermined
axiom,
at this time, but
I'll put axiom question.
yeah, we have to.
So is
really
this
study.
renewable consumable?
It is renewable, so it can store up to a number of doses, up to 3 per week, and it does. So it heals them. Oh, so you have to feed the frog in order to have it turn stuff into.
Oh, that's awesome.
You have to feed the frog organic material in order for it to basically
Baby
or
bird.
stomp water. So you have
Baby bird.
to feed it, and then it will purify it, clean it, and then turn it into one of these potions.
So it's one healing drop.
It in the moment it is storing 1, but it can hold up to 3.
Okay.
And it basically produces 1 dose per week if you feed it.
From a game mechanic standpoint.
Yeah. So I would say basically at your next adventure you could say that it had gotten up to full, so you would have the 3, but basically you're not going to be able to renew it in an adventure unless a whole week passes.
Okay. I mean, we can talk about it after, but it might be something like you feed it a possibility to simulate doing whatever you got to do to get a healing potion back, because I'm making a decision on resources one way or the other, instead of just look, magically 3 healing potions every time I play Darby, yay! Everybody's Darby's friend.
Yeah, can I drink from your frog's mouth?
That's right. So I have 1 at the moment.
Yes.
Okay, I am definitely as we travel. Darby is a little preoccupied trying to figure out what the frog likes to eat. He's feeding. He's offering things to his toad. Is it like a tree toad? Does it ride on me? Do I have to put it in a bag? I mean,
it'll ride on you.
If he licks the outside, will he hallucinate?
It's the size of a human head, so you have to give it enough space.
Oh, so it's like.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
It ain't no itty bitty frog.
What is it? Green? I mean, porcelain, enameled, cloisonne. What?
Yes.
All of them.
Looks like a metallic green frog.
Just don't lick the outside of it.
That can. So it's got like tree frog suckers on it or something that I don't have to worry about it falling off if it's riding on. Okay. Cool. Like it.
And you don't have to actually eat the jelly, you just spread the jelly upon the wound that you have.
It's a poultice. Here.
Exactly.
Alright, cool. No.
Alright, I'm going to have to give a pause for just a few minutes, so I got to help the wife get some groceries out of the car, so maybe we can just take about 5 or 10.
How long do you need? 5 or 10?
Let's say 10. Just in case.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
those thigh-high boots, Robert.
All right, and we're back,
They're
ladies and gentlemen.
purple. Two and a half feet
We're back,
of
by the way.
irresistible tubular stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, Dan, I think you're good to go whenever.
Yeah, I'm just trying. That's what I was telling you. We're back.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, my bad. Anyway, so yeah, you guys can kind of explore in here a little bit more. There isn't a lot otherwise interesting inside this frog, other than the fact that there are, like I said, I mean, vegetables and food growing here that are larger than what you normally would expect to see in here. And then the one metallic frog. There is not any other robotic frogs around, and all of the other fountains and stuff are definitely part of the wonder. But as you, yeah, oh yeah. As you turn to leave, you realize that the mouth never closed on you, and you are free to leave. The velociraptors have left their feeding, so there are no more live velociraptors, and they clearly cleaned the bones off the ones that were there.
And they cleaned up after themselves. Look at that. Meat dinosaurs.
Yep.
Keep my kids to do that.
You don't really have a good direction to go, but you just kind of walk back into the fog a little bit. And when you come out of the fog, you are back in the forest. Pretty much no different from when you had left on your way to the helicopter. But the rest of your journey to find the helicopter is uneventful, and you get to a field inside the forest. The helicopter is there. Basically, when you look inside the helicopter, there's a map to the field museum taped to the central console. And in addition, you look inside the helicopter, there are several duffel bags inside the helicopter already, and you open them up, kind of take a look, and you realize that there are a lot of disassembled machine guns, ammunitions, and other supplies inside these bags. Total weight of all of the bags is almost 500 pounds.
Wow. Reassemble a machine gun?
Okay.
Just to happen.
Absolutely. I mean, we're in the living land, so I'm trying to put. Is there a Marmot, like a M60 7.62 machine gun in here, or is this a sort not appearing in this mod? Just take these to the.
You're taking them to the
Freedom Park.
to the people inside the field museum, but they're personal side. I mean, they're machine guns that are personal machine guns. They're not like.
Oh, this is Bob's
mounted
gear. This isn't. Oh no. Okay,
This is not RS gear.
Right. This is not vehicle-mounted machine guns that are for heavy-duty. You know.
Yeah. No. The Marmot is a M60. It's a medium machine gun.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not names on these guns specific, to people. But
Bob's medium machine. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So it's just a bunch of machine guns that are in here that are currently just disassembled. Probably you realize for carrying purposes, so that they're not damaging each other and way bending or hitting up, especially on a helicopter ride where you never know what kind of turbulence you're going to run into.
Repack them so they arrive in an undamaged state as much as I would love to have them be able to use. At my own weapons.
Well,
Check out I'm going to do a pre-flight on the helicopter, make sure it's in good working order, that the law of decay has not affected this in any way. Specifically checking the fuel and fuel line.
Oh yeah, you give it the full once over, and this definitely looks like it is fueled up and ready to go. Based on the map that's there and the fuel gauges and capabilities of the helicopter, it is definitely ready to fly there and fly home with plenty of enough fuel to, handle any small.
Okay. Spin it up. Let's get on the way, boys. I start spinning up the chopper.
Okay.
Get to the chopper. Do it now.
And you fly to the field museum. So,
It's uneventful.
yeah, for one of the few times that you ever were in the living land,
I mean, it's like we played all our cards at the very beginning.
Right,
Wait,
no
we
reality
don't have an aircraft
storms,
crash?
No crash.
Wait,
No,
we did?
yeah. When you come to the Field Museum, so this is actually this map is actually a picture of the Field Museum.
I
Obviously,
love the Field Museum.
It does not.
Chicago.
It does not look like that exactly at this moment because most of Chicago has become basically a jungle. Most of you end up having to land on top of the Field Museum, just off to one of those little sides over there, because basically the city skyline has become overgrown with vegetation. Several of the buildings in the background are collapsed onto the others, and there's actually huge flooding going on the eastern side of the city, turning most of that into kind of a sodden wash of debris. But the Field Museum actually stands above most of that flooding, and it is still separated from much of that by the misty marsh that used to be Grant Park. And you guys basically kind of end up landing, on either one of these two sides over here, just depending on whichever one you feel. And you kind of
nicer.
Looks like it's got a bigger, flatter area there. Less AC units.
But the central area, basically where I have your figures, you kind of walk up, and all that central area is big skylights that you can see down into the actual Field Museum itself. Some of them have cracked and fallen in a little bit. Some of them are still pretty, solid and secure. You can tell that the floor is about 25 meters below, and the field hall it's pretty huge. It's 25 meters wide and more than 100 meters long. And you can kind of see down in there as you start to walk up to it. Basically, it's definitely a museum with a bunch of Native American totem poles, life-size dioramas of fighting elephants. But basically, the biggest thing that you can see inside of there is actually one very large. I'll just show it to you real quick before you get there.
Dinosaur is going to try and use.
One very large skeleton of a T-Rex that basically is known as Sue. Sue is the largest.
Does Sue look like she's done some running down the streets lately?
No. The Sue still looks like she has been put together and as she was before the invasion. So, but it is the most complete T-Rex skeleton on core Earth.
Okay, so no wizard's taking her for a ride.
So somebody is trying to animate it.
Not somebody.
But you do also see inside there are some people in there, just kind of like civilians walking around and working on stuff. There's inside as well as all of the artifacts. They basically are some like hydroponics gardens going on. And as they kind of eventually look up and see you guys, there are, some people who kind of run off and look for cover. And then some other people just kind of continue to stare at you curiously.
Wait. Is there a way to open one of these windows?
There's some that are cracked and already so.
Are they
We
broken?
are here from the Delphi Council.
Yes.
We bring supplies.
We're here for your daughter, Chuck.
We have a helicopter up here. Is there a way down?
Yeah, the 25-foot, the 50 meters worth of rope in the back of the helicopter.
I'm sure that
There should be some roof access up here somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, you do see a roof access door as well. That is up here on the roof.
I'm all for throwing the bags through the hole and leaving. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Well, we can set up a winch and start lowering some things down. And
I guess we got to confirm that they're the right people, don't we?
yes,
You guys head over to as you start to kind of head over to the roof access door. Eventually, you see basically like a
Sure,
kid,
John.
probably a teenager, starts running over and starts kind of climbing up some of the scaffolding inside the building.
Ah, okay. Bobby's coming.
Hey, Bobby.
Kid opens the door and says, "I'm Mara. Who are you?"
I am Dilex.
You can call me
Darby.
Cole.
This is Hanubayarin.
Oh, okay. She sees the bags, and she says, "Well, come on in. I mean, well, I guess I should go introduce you to Quentin."
Yeah, take us to your leader.
Yeah, come, and
Tarantino?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he made it to the.
As you guys come down and start looking around, you see probably in total about 50 people here, moving about. But you realize that most of the people that are here are like high school age.
Oh, no. What was it?
A tour got trapped in there, and they, yeah.
So what was this? A high
Okay.
school field trip or something? It was,
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
You guys aren't dead
They're
yet?
in a war. They will know how to behave.
Wolverines!
Your people are very soft
How are
on
you
your
tearing up now?
Thank you, Tharkold. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
So, yeah, Maru has taken us to who?
So actually, two different people come up to you, and they introduce themselves as a. So the first one introduces himself as Quentin. Quentin looks to be a pretty lean young man, probably early 20s. But most people, you can tell as he walks up and introduces himself and talks to you, people look to him as though he is kind of the person that they listen to and respect. But you also are introduced to and that is Quentin Winter is his name.
Quentin Winter.
Yep. And also you are introduced to Rose Vanderven. She is a severe, like, stern-looking woman, probably in her 40s.
He must have been the teacher.
Yeah, I mean, she just screams science teacher. Horn-rimmed glasses, a stern look that, does not put up with any kind of, messing and fooling around. But she introduces herself as Miss Vanderveen.
Miss.
Yes. This is welcome to our community. What are you here for?
Who is this speaking? Is this Miss Vanderven?
Yes.
We are from the Delphi Council. We were sent to find out about your state since there was no communication. We have brought you supplies, and we want to know why there are more Rex-Dalek followers who are maneuvering around the field.
At that point, Quentin speaks up and he says, "Well, unfortunately, we were always communicating. We were helping. We kind of keep an eye on what's going on with the lizard men outside. But unfortunately, we had there was a storm a while ago, about a weekend ago, maybe two, and unfortunately, that kind of knocked out the satellite, the radio station that we have, so we haven't been able to use it to do anything."
I may be able to repair it, but there's also new components for you. I think there was new radio stuff in the supplies, wasn't there?
I thought I
Not
remember them saying something about that, but that may not be what we're looking for to fix their radio.
right. There's some kind of communication devices, but it's not the powerful radio that they would need here usually. Most of what they have is kind of also supplies for growing the gardens and stuff.
I may be able to help repair your radio.
Well, it does look quite dangerous now. I mean, it sparks quite a bit. We wouldn't want you to hurt yourself too much. That's why we have been able to.
No, he likes
the
that.
radios of my people. Yes. Spikes driven in ear just so you could hear. No, this is fine.
He's not
Spikes
kidding.
driven into a ear. Miss Vanderveen, like she starts like making notes like on her hand. Like I mean, not on a piece of paper, but she just looks like she's doing the calculations on a hand. And
Yes,
she's like, why would you do this? I mean, wouldn't that
Where I am from, pain powers many devices.
Yeah, he's from a very, very strange place.
How does pain power anything?
Did you see, what's that teacher you, science?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you ever teach, geography or anything like that at one point in time?
I did not have to do the geography, no.
Okay, well I was going to
my discipline.
Okay, I was going to say, think Russia, just a lot worse.
Didn't we land in Russia?
Well, yeah, but it's run by Hellraiser now.
Well, yes, but I can explain to you how pain can be transformed into power. The
She will
demons of
happily
my
go-
Oh, this
realm-
is not going to end in a good place.
Yes, the demons of my realm made it a very early design. Made very early designs of this when my people were enslaved.
She gets into an academic discussion with you on it, but you can tell that she's definitely not taking the discussion in how she can do it. More of she's trying to figure out how it works so that she could stop it and turn it off if it ever were turned on people that she knows.
Yes.
Well, while she's distracted, you get Quentin to tell us where his radio is so we can help him repair it.
Yeah, he will take you over there, and in fact, just so yeah, he takes you over to near Sue, basically. So we'll go over there real quick 'cause it's set up for it.
Once we're near Sue, I tap on a leg bone to make sure the thing isn't moving.
Actually, make sure none of them are red and blue.
So none of the bones are red and blue.
Bonus.
You go to tap on it, and Quentin looks at you. He's like, "What are you doing? Why would you?" But of course he doesn't stop you. He's definitely more clearly worried about Sue in general. But yeah, you knock on the bones, and they sound as
Like
though
bones?
They sound as bone. Yes.
Yeah, so don't mind him. We've seen some strange things since all the world went to shit. But anyway.
So strange anymore. Becoming pretty normal. In case you hadn't noticed.
Well, yeah, I mean, for you and I, of course, but I don't think they've witnessed too much of that.
They're living here. I bet you'd be surprised. I look at Quentin. Huh? Tell him.
Pretty much. Although they talk to you about their life here, and they basically tell you that they were here on a science trip. Basically Miss Vanderveen was in fact the teacher that had brought him here, and that's kind of when everything went to everything. And basically, Miss Vanderveen's knowledge has definitely proved valuable to the survivors here. He, however, he was not here as part of that trip. He was actually just here on his own. Basically, he went to the University of Chicago where he was a track star. And basically, while he was here and all of the events started happening, he helped rescue some of the kids from their different areas. And basically, now they just kind of they look over the relics that are here, and they look out for the Adinos. They do look out for kind of what's going on, and as they describe a lot of the Adinos, they don't know how many Adinos are out there, because basically whenever they see them, they're only seeing like one or two.
A lot. Trust me. There's a lot.
But when they describe them, the Adinos that they're talking about, you guys realize that they're kind of talking about the White Spear Adinos.
Okay.
Just the way that they're seeing all the armaments and spears and whatnot, and that's the only descriptions that they ever give you. So when you guys start talking about the other tribes, they're exotic. They're kind of like clueless on what's going on. Like they don't understand that there's even a different group out there that can do anything.
You may need to
And that's just here.
scout around this.
They say they do most of their scouting by just sending somebody up to the roof and then peeking out the roof hatch, and then closing it back down.
Yeah, it's not quite what we need.
But let us deal with your radio first. And are most of these kids, or are there any other adults around when you're walking through this area?
There are some other adults. There's not a ton of them. They're mostly the kids, because there's about like 25 kids, and then some adults and some, like I said, Quentin high school, college age and whatnot.
Are any of them significant? Like armed?
No. They do. Once the bags are taken off of you, they will start opening up the bags and divvying out the supplies to the various people that they need to. But it is clear that some people have had some experience with these weapons, because they do start assembling the machine guns themselves.
Let me guess. Lots of Call of Duty, right?
So, and they do tell you that they worry about the White Spears. They think that they may be preparing for some sort of large assault, but they think they're fortified here, basically between the marble walls and some steel doors around the museum, so that they feel pretty secure here. But,
why would they be assembling for a large assault?
well,
What do you have that they want?
I mean, if you checked out it's a museum, I'm sure they've got some prehistoric stuff these people would just
This
love
is
to have.
a hard point.
I was just thinking about the gold and the treasures and stuff that are in here from...
Yeah, Dinos don't care about golden treasures.
No, but this is a hard point. So this would be a place to attack.
Only if they're following Baruka's orders.
Well, yes. But
Well,
is
the
that
white-
not the given that most of them will be?
Good job, sure. I thought the White Spear were kind of... Maybe not.
I do not know.
I could be wrong.
I have not met many of these Adinos.
Can't say that I've met... Well, no, I met a few on the river, but that's probably about it.
Let me just tell you, it's best to start from the standpoint that they want to eat you too, and let them tell you that they don't.
Well, I mean, there was it Proud Mary or whatever we met? She was pretty decent at Dino's. Then again, that's the only nice one I've met.
alright, before we get too far along, Mark, what time did you need to...
Yeah, I gotta bail here in about 3 minutes. My alarm's gonna go off and I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't know if we wanted to just pause now, because before we get into too much...
Yeah, we can
Pause
do
now
that.
is not a bad choice.
Yeah, let's pause now, and then...
So, well, hold
do
on.
you know about how long you'd be...
Well, if he gets off work in time, then I'm back in 20 minutes tops. But
Okay.
it's work, so I don't know what.
Understood.
Okay,
That's
so...
fine.
It's like anybody else's work, right?
Yo.
Yeah. Prime example. So you guys want to go ahead and take another break? We'll be back as soon as Mark gets back from his little errand. So don't go too far. And let's see. Where are we? There we are. And we'll be right we are back.
Appreciate you guys letting me have a minute to go get my son.
No problem.
Totally understandable.
Now we're
It's okay.
babysitting a bunch of college kids and trying to figure out fix a radio,
And
aren't we?
a lot of high school kids, really.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Sorry, I'm also. I thought I had prepped something else, but I didn't. So I'm doing it real quick while I was trying to have a minute off the camera, but I had too much to do.
Well, I mean, you know, had to go make a bed.
Yeah, otherwise, you know, couldn't go to sleep later. Okay, so he brings you over to the radio, and as you guys are looking at the radio, you realize that, yes, a lightning strike definitely took this thing out, and it is still, like, there are frayed wires and sparking and all kinds of stuff to basically get into this thing. So we are actually going to kind of have a little bit of a skill challenge, a DSR. Okay. And put those that layer. I think let me just confirm real quick. Yep. So I thought the last step is not a standard. Can you guys see that, or do I need a different color?
I don't see anything.
You on the right layer?
Maybe wrong tabletop.
Oh, you know.
Ask me how I know that.
Let's bring us to soup. That might help.
Okay.
Okay. If y'all want to help me on the evidence analysis and science, I have I have a 14 in each of those. And every one of you that does an extra effort, it will count as 2 people.
Oh.
Well, I can.
Well, however, it doubles. Whatever you roll, it doubles.
All right. Well,
Because you got a thing.
I am born free. So when leading a combined action, the effective number of participants is double.
I don't have any ranks in that stuff yet. That's one of the things I was doing with those GM XP that I was thinking about, was just dropping one in a bunch of these things, and had like 30 XP that I was going to spend. No, do that. But yeah, I'll help. So what are we doing? We're doing evidence analysis.
Oh, hold on. I have more good news for you.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Well, you know, somebody played cards, and Cosm cards are always fun because, you know, as you guys are starting to work on looking at the, you know, radio and stuff, you hear a noise. You know, it's like a rattle of the windows and everything like that. And you guys look back and you realize that flying in the skylights are 3 Lactin.
Ugh.
You know, because every DSR is a lot more fun when there's fights going on.
Of course. I'm just waiting for the Z-Rex.
well, you know, Dresden hasn't made it here yet.
Oh yes, it has.
Just put the card there and make it so nice.
I want one of those as a trademark vehicle.
What
It's yeah, dinosaur.
I mean, come on, tell me that's not a trademark riding around in Tharcold or
That's
Isle
true.
Empire.
Alright. I think that I have filled my my board nicely. So we can go ahead and flip a card. The Lactin are flying in, and they are clearly just intent on anybody and everybody, so there are nice civilians running from fear as well. They're trying to get away from all of the Lactins as well. So, me first. Heroes must act according to how the players are seated, starting with my right. So, this is still a standard scene. So villains will actually go first, and then the heroes will be fatigued. All right. Let's see. Who looks
There is no A.
and there is no A, but defend is an approved faction. All right. Let's see. Just gonna move you guys. Alex, is that still shock on you from before?
No, I just added it because of the
Oh, okay.
Fatigue.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
I just went on and did it.
I did too.
Noted. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you guys weren't cheating yourselves. Alright, Darby, one of these big monstrosities is going to kind of fly over towards you.
Do not want.
Let's see. Actually, why don't I just...
Over there. Come on, you don't play with this. Come on.
I wanted to...
Yes. Yes.
Alright, and Anubi and Cole, they apparently like you as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so Darby, 18.
That is a good success.
Alright.
It's too shocked.
And
Not happy about it though.
Cole.
Miss.
And
Wait. This is melee, right?
Yeah, well, unarmed because you probably didn't have anything out.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Okay. And then Leoman, a 9.
That's standard.
Standard is 14.
You want before you do that, you want me to bodyguard it?
If you wish to bodyguard it, yes.
I'll bodyguard it so you don't have to spend the possibility, sure.
Alrighty. And then yes, you guys are fatigued and may go in order. Dan.
Yep.
But before you go, Dan, if anybody has a second wind, please pool it. There you go. Go ahead, Dan.
Sorry, the only second I have is a chance. Alright, everybody would be hit by confusion if I did that. So I'm just going to pyro the one right here that's in front of me.
Okay. They are large, so you do get a +2 to hit.
+2 to hit. Alright. This is... Where is their thing? 9 against their dodge. Not enough. Let's see. What's special about the... are they just ups for the lost, whatever, Shadowlands?
It's an up if it's not in the axioms.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so dropping this is not in the axioms. So it'll just be an up. So I will hang on to it. And I'll drop a regular one.
What are we trying to accomplish with the DSR again?
Fixing the radio.
Fixing the radio. Okay.
And we can't do it right now because we don't have an A. said 2 on the modifier. Last roll was a 4. There we go. 16. That's going to be
Standard hit.
alright. Well, at least it's not a failure, so I don't take the shock, but they can take 14 fire. Probably just some shock for them.
Fire!
Is some shock. And that was on yours, right?
Yeah, I didn't drop it on anybody else. I don't want to run the risk of hitting anybody else with it.
Yep. Alright. And then Mark.
Those toughness is that 13 AP1?
That is
what
in
I'm
fact,
reading?
yep, 13 with 1 armor.
Okay. I was zoomed out a little bit and it looked like an 11. It's gonna be bad if I have to take any more shock. Did Cole drop his?
No,
No.
just shock.
He gave it shock.
Okay, we have 2.
There are 3 total.
3. Where's the third one? I only see.
One
there
on
it is.
you,
Okay,
one
I
on
see it,
me,
I
and
see it.
one on
Emotep.
Emotep.
That's gonna stick because I can say that word. Alright, let's just get rid of one of these. I'm gonna draw a bead with my Chenyokai 13 and see if I can take him out because I don't need any more of this stuff. What is our proved action?
Defend.
Oh, no, I'm not defending. So I'm gonna shoot. Knit. What's that look like?
Good.
How far off of it? Dodge is 13. That's
You are
a 6.
4.
I'm off 4. And a 29 gets me a what? That's 9 instead of 6. I'm at 22. No, let's see how. I got possibilities. Let's take a shot. We'll take a flyer at it. I'll give you one of these. Maybe. There we go. Probably not going to get here from there, but we'll see. Oh, yes, we are.
Yep.
On the
So
nose.
Outstanding on the nose.
Okay, this is AP2, so the toughness is a 12, right?
Yep. That is just 1 away.
Yes.
You wanted to have 1 more armor.
That doesn't help me. I don't think I gotta. Nope. I do not. Alright, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just let that stand. Damn, hit possibility only got 1 on it. That hurts.
And Robert?
Okay, I am foreshadowing,
Yeah, I figured.
and I am spinning a possibility.
ESR, also known when everybody loves the deck dealer.
Yep. And so,
It's not wrong.
damn it, I'm still 1 away. Okay. But I still get to draw 2 and then reshuffle, and I will hand you the next card in a moment.
Sounds
Once
good.
I look at them.
Somebody has a leadership, right?
Yes, I do.
When we get out of combat, trade that to me because I'm situationally aware.
Okay.
And I could leadership cards into people's pool to make things happen.
And
Okay.
Leonin.
I am going to try to death shout at the one on me.
That sounds fun.
Does that sound like a screech?
It sounds more of a Anubis take you.
Sounds a little more dark and, you know,
Anubis
foreboding
take you.
than
A little more gravel in the voice than a screech.
Yeah,
More
than
bass.
my screech.
Hopefully Hopefully he rolls better too.
I mean, considering I barely roll above 10, you know, he's got a 50% chance.
I'll spend that.
Beat it by 1.
Oh, they're very, very large, and this is versus next. Or
are they?
normal-
They are
normal-
large, so you get
large.
the +2. Sorry. It is not on the card, it should be.
That definitely put me over the top, but it didn't help. I was already outstanding.
Ooh. So you determine if their armor is considered full body armor.
It's scaly skin. I think that's full body.
I counted as full body.
Yeah.
What? No soft
What'd you just
underbelly?
do?
Duh.
Yeah. That's how we do that.
So 13 above is 2 wounds. It definitely is not happy with that.
Which one did you just do that to?
The one that was on me.
The middle guy. Okay. Target acquired. He's dead next round.
Alright, then you guys can pull cards. And I will bring out this one. Gee, what do you know?
Well done, Robert.
There's an A and a B on the card.
I like having a manipulator on my side for a change. Yes.
And any villain who has suffered 1 or more wounds suffers another. So clearly, the death shout threw him into, Sue's jaw. So Sue is now literally biting the lactin, and bleeding down, but not actually moving. Just
Thank you. You knew where I was going with that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But the heroes can go first. Maneuver is approved, and A and B and D are on the card. Right.
Well, can't help you much, but I have a little training in evidence analysis if you want me to try to assist you with that A.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a big mind. It'll only be a 6.
Don't worry. Fight these things off first.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to foreshadow another time as I do evidence.
Well, I've got an 8, no skill adds. I can try and aid you in. Are you going to do A and B?
No, I'm just going to do A. Because I only have a 5. No, what was my. Yeah, I only have a 5 strength. Me doing the strength test is.
So
not
the
good.
evidence analysis is really to kind of figure out what the problem is with it, because there's so much going on. The strength was kind of to get a panel open to be able to work on the inside. I can also be talked into something else other than the strength, if you, as in.
You got to pry the back panel off because the screws are stripped. Bastards.
Right.
Don't know how to use a Phillips head screwdriver.
Well, or
Yeah.
or that much electricity kind of melted the screw a little bit, but
Well, what's the next? I mean, if he knows what the next card is going to have on it, then maybe it's more
Yeah, but
That's
beneficial.
the
Like,
problem.
He can't tell us what's on.
oh, I know. I'm just saying he may
Right,
think it's more
and
beneficial.
That's why I have to foreshadow.
Check. So we're doing A.
Yeah, we're doing A.
So do you want me to help? I'll multi-action and put a possibility on it, so you're guaranteed to get some decent help out of me.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna do 3 things. I'm
Okay.
gonna help with the evidence analysis. I'm gonna maneuver Cole's lactin, and I'm gonna shoot mine.
Okay.
Okay. So I got a -4, right?
You got a -4, but you'll get a +2 back for the actual firing on the lactin because it's large.
Yes. Well, but we'll do that on.
Right. So just put a -4 in, but we'll just.
Okay, so I'm going to do evidence analysis won't blow up, but the other ones can. So what do you want me to roll?
So you would roll the evidence analysis if you're not
Check.
trained.
So I'm -4. And I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to put some candy on it. That's not what I meant to do at all. Maybe a ability. -4. Submit. Last roll is a 17. Submit again. 36.
Alright, so you're going to give him a good help.
Okay, and then that, remember, it doubles.
So
Right,
that's
so-
plus 4 people.
Yep. So really, you're going to be at a +3 for your roll at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, and my maneuver, I have, what is that? My bonus number is 11, and my maneuver is the 13, so that's a 24 maneuver.
Which is going to be
A 20 maneuver, because I got a -4.
right. So that's still a good maneuver.
Do you guys want him vulnerable? Are you, is
Vulnerable works for
Robbie over
me.
there gonna death shout again? You want him vulnerable?
Yeah, vulnerable would be nice.
Okay, very vulnerable. And then my shot at a +11 -4 +2, that's a 9. That's a 22.
And did that include the +2 for its large?
It did.
Okay. So that is a 1 point away from outstanding.
I anticipated my failure.
Which actually goes to the maneuver as well. So what you have on the maneuver?
Oh,
20.
you already had the very. Oh yeah.
I had a whole bunch on the maneuver. I was at 24.
Okay.
So I think I was outstanding on the maneuver already.
Noted.
So he should be disfavored too.
He should be. Yes.
So that's, I guess, an outstanding on the Chunyokai.
Yes.
On my guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I get 2 bonus dice. Let's do a better job this time. Oh!
Wow.
Indeed.
I have had enough of you.
30 to my 11. No, my 12 is 18, which is 3. So I can't take 3. So he falls to the ground in a big clash, basically.
Okay.
Why do I
I'm
still
going-
have 5?
I'm going to foreshadow, but I'm also doing evidence analysis to complete step A.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, but I mean, don't say those type things. I'm possibly looking this up because I'm definitely going to be my evidence analysis is right now at 13, but this is all for the.
That's fine. You
The
will
foreshadow.
Definitely
Yeah.
complete step A.
And because I really want to get rid of one card, I am doing a hero. And I am praying that I get something that'll get me out. Oh, I know.
That's pretty
Ah!
good.
1
Missed
point
it
off
by one.
again! Still, okay.
Yeah, foreshadow's so hard.
Well, I already have what is it, 17 on my precog.
Yeah,
So,
no, I know, but I'm just, because of that -6, it makes it so hard.
I know. Okay. This one will be the next.
Somebody got itchy.
Yep, piece. I don't know if it's the harness rubbing on him or if he's just got some sort of allergy issue.
We had a bunch of his hair that got stuck in the underside of his harness, and I had to start pulling it out because I think it was poking him, getting in between his hairs and getting to his skin and bothering him.
Oh yeah, I keep
So-
reaching under it and kind of rubbing and scratching it for him.
Well, I mean, when you take it off, look on the underside, see if it's got a bunch of his hair stuck in it,
Yeah, will do.
looking like a brush in reverse.
Right. Then you guys can go ahead and pull cards as.
I did,
We're-
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
We're not
My
done
bad.
yet.
so I will. I think Cole.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
I
point
just
blank.
felt like you guys did enough this time.
Yeah, I was just gonna point blank shoot the one here in front of me.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have a +6 on it.
Yes.
No.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Nope.
Are you disconnected?
I mean, it's 1.
It's a 1, so it's,
Oh, that's a 45. Yeah, you're disconnected.
the 45 is definitely a contradiction to the living man.
I will trade you. I will pool the next round. I can't this round because I've already pooled, but I'll pull a reconnect for you next round.
All right, thank you. All right, you want to pull that one for right now.
I don't want to like change everything, but are we in a hard point?
Yeah, we are. So, yes, you are in a hard point. It was described as a hard point.
So that would not be a disconnection?
Right.
Yay!
Okay, just a mishap.
Yep. Just a click. And a jam.
I know I
You
loaded
gotta
this
clear it.
damn thing.
Clean your firearm.
I clean it every day.
But Liam, you can go.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Anubis or tell this one to go to Anubis.
Loudly and with gravel in your voice.
Standard.
Why you got a +6?
Because he's very vulnerable
And large.
Nice. Yes. See, that's a failing of the Roll20 system that I like about Foundry.
It's because it states.
It shows you what the things are that work in it,
Yeah.
and it reminds you just by reading. Whereas you look at, hey, you got a +6. Why? +6. Oh yeah, that's why.
So 17 would be a good success because that's against dodge, right?
It's against. Oh yes, it's against that.
Although does that have that has the firing in combat issue, right? Sort of. Because it is kind of a.
It should. I just wasn't sure if it was in melee or flying back and forth.
It is in melee, unless Cole wanted to back away from it.
No. You go ahead and take a shot. I trust you.
I'm gonna have to bodyguard Cole against his own guy.
Yeah, probably. I say go ahead and go because I did not say I'd move out of the way when my turn was done. So.
Do you like high or low?
Let's go
Leave it.
high.
All right, you're on target.
Oh, I had a perfect line for you too if you weren't.
Oh, this is 12, or 13.
13.
Ew, that was a bad roll.
Alright. Now you can pull cards, as the Blackton unfortunately did not account for the pressure difference in this inside of a building rather than the outside, and so it has to spend its turn resituating itself in the air as it is set
This is
back.
most definitely a strange cave.
Well, people are hollering at it and shooting them.
Right? Yeah. This is not what it expected at
A
all.
dinosaur skeleton ate its buddy.
I did not come here to be verbally abused.
This is definitely a hostile work environment.
Okay, somebody needs to deal with the strength.
Alright, make yourself look bigger. This round the intimidation skill becomes based on strength rather than on spirit.
So who's our strongest?
Intimidate and trick are approved, and the heroes will go first, and B is approved.
Like that.
Sure,
Definitely not
about me.
Is that one of the cards you got from your foreshadowing?
Yes.
Okay.
So are we trying to help you with strength this round?
No, somebody else needs to do strength.
Oh. No, I'm not doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Who's the strongest?
I got 8.
That's what I got.
Hey, y'all are the strongest.
Wow.
just,
so sad.
do you want to do the roll, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I don't care. How many possibilities you got?
3. One
Me too.
regular and the others are. Well, I guess
What do you
strength.
got? Well,
would
you
be-
got to. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it because you got to fool your. You got to clear your weapon. So
Well, I can
will
still assist
focus-
you with it.
Well, but you got to clear your weapon, right? So you gonna assist me with strength and clear your weapon, take a -2.
No, I'll just help you and put the weapon away and clear it later.
Oh, okay then.
So let me go ahead and
Who's
give you
gonna
the
kill
roll.
the last lacking?
Sue. I mean, what?
Sue. It's
The
tasted
big
blood
banner
and it
comes
wants
down and
more.
falls
Alright.
over it.
There's my
Right.
assist, so you get a point.
Okay. +1. How do you like a 12?
You rip off the back panel, exposing all the inside wires. And you can definitely tell that that's where the problem is. There's some of those wires in there that just need to be reconnected back in. But you're gonna have to grab the wires first, which is why it's kind of a dex check, basically, to make sure you grab the wires without electrocuting yourself.
I'm foreshadowing yet again.
All right.
You've been no. You've been doing a fantastic job with foreshadow. You keep doing right on doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
All right, there.
Dang it.
Hamana hotep. Shout down that other guy.
Do you want to try that
Yeah.
again?
Sure.
Considering we need a dex and we need a C and a D.
Yeah. So I will do this again. Oh. Yeah, nope, that did not happen.
Fortunately, that's a second chance. That's not a. You can't
Yeah,
favor.
that's a
That's
second
not a
chance.
favor. So
Right.
That's just
Yeah.
as disconnecty as anything else is.
Second chance, yeah.
Bitch. All right, I will pull reconnect for you. Didn't think I was going to need to do that.
And then Anubai.
Yes, I'll try and see if I'm on target again. We'll go high.
Alright, you're on target. This is a good success at the moment. 4 points away from Wednesday. Although it wasn't very vulnerable, actually.
Oh, it wasn't.
Well, because it had the setback last round, so it technically went. It just didn't.
Ah, okay. So
He's dropping candy on it anyway.
Right. So
I'll
just put in a
just-
+2 instead of a +6. Well, I mean, if you still want to get the outstanding, I guess you can do that.
That's one way to do it, right?
Just does not like your BD does not like you, do they?
no.
And then I will be fatigued, which is funny because, by the way, if you'd have gotten 2 wounds, it would have shocked out from the fatigue. But because it was only the 1 wound, it yet survives.
God.
All right, Mr.
think we've all pretty much dished out damage this round.
Well, you tore off a panel, so it wasn't this round.
Well, just combat.
Yes. It just remembers who hurt most recently. What does a 20 do?
Well, that's outstanding. I'm gonna have to use that.
Aw. Okay. And if you did not already pull cards, you can pull cards again. Let's see what lovely awesomeness has come up.
Oh wait, that's not one.
Well, roll for, unless you don't want to risk losing a point, roll to see if you can reconnect. Because you have to use the card.
Oh, okay.
It's a freebie.
Well, unless it's a 1.
Well, that's, I mean, unless you don't want to risk the 1.
Yeah, it's a 13, and I don't know if we're in a dominant or what. So.
We're still in the hard point, right?
Yeah, it's a hard point.
But it's not my hard point, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably dominant.
So. I can't remember, is that a 12 or a
Supporter, action,
14.
willpower.
It's a 14.
Okay.
I have cards. I have both action and willpower.
Okay, that way we save the reconnect. So.
Although the reconnect is specific to this situation versus.
Yeah, but the willpower will get me over, so that does it. Okay.
Yep, and I have good news for you. Reality rated characters can test reality or lose a possibility.
Okay. Okay.
Enjoy.
Yay!
Yay!
What did I do? I just rolled. I was thinking of surge. So
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Although you rolled a
is what?
you rolled
That's a -2. What's
Uh,
your reality?
Still at 10. So I have reality of 12. So I'm
Okay.
still at 10.
Yep. Alright. And then heroes can go, and then the villains will be stymied. Attack and taunt are your approved
And
actions.
I'm guessing
I'm
you
just
still have
wait-
one more card to do. Do you want that one to go ahead and come on out?
Hmm?
I said, did you want that one to come on out?
Well, I'm going to go and try to foreshadow one more time.
Okay. I have a season initiative in my pool if it's needed. So I put it out there for you, sir, foreshadowing.
This isn't a bad card. Do we have a C and a D on this card?
You don't
Okay.
want the next card.
Okay.
We don't have a C on this card.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, but we don't want the next card.
Okay, then let's just run with this card, and then if we have to, we can
Season
seize
initiative,
initiative
the
on the
next
next card if you
Yeah. Yeah.
honk up the foreshadow.
But I can now reshuffle. And move what they have.
Ugh.
That's not bad. Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna have to go for growth in this next one, no matter what. We completed. Yeah, I don't. None of
Yeah,
these
you-
have a deal. So
Yeah,
Wow.
you can see an idea, so.
yeah,
Who's our sciencey guy? Is that you?
that would be me.
Okay. What's your dex?
My dex is only a 6, but I only have to get up to a 10.
Alright, I'll
And
pull a
if you
drama.
kill this thing. Yeah.
I'll pull a
Okay.
drama so we've got that card at least to bump that up if we have to.
Right. Heroes first. Okay. There we
Alright. Who wants to go next?
We still have a
Um,
flying beastie.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot him.
Yep.
Well, no, he's in melee, isn't he?
At the moment, he is with Emotep.
I'll move into melee with him and shoot him at point blank.
You're still shooting into melee.
Well.
Shooting
I
in
thought with
melee, not into melee.
Well, okay, shooting in melee, but the end result is the same.
No, they're two different rules.
With a pistol, wouldn't it be?
Yes, shooting into melee is you are outside of melee shooting into melee. If you're in melee, you use their unarmed combat instead of dodge.
Yeah, but can't you still hit your friends?
Nope. Because you're in melee, not shooting into.
Okay.
Alright, so. And he is just vulnerable, so it's only going to be a 4-point increase.
Yep.
That so rarely comes up.
13 hits
It's
their.
standard.
Well, it's only going to be a 14. So that's 2 shock.
Well, unfortunately for him, that is enough.
Yeah,
So that's
I remember hearing you say
wait,
that.
hang on. That's you're rolling your Colt automatic, which is based off of fire combat, and as Fleeman pointed out, you should be using unarmed combat this round. So
I think it was against their unarmed defense, right? 'Cause I'm not the.
Yeah, sorry. He uses his firearms, and they
Right.
use their.
oh, I got you.
Yeah, their defense becomes
I got you.
unarmed instead of dodge. So, alright, he falls to the ground, though not dead.
Oh, we can fix that.
I'm sure you can.
This is where you actually coup de grace without using the card.
Savage. The law of savagery. Boom. Done.
Just walk over him, just unload a clip into the back of his head.
Just one.
But Robert, you already did your thing, so yeah, that's fine. Someone else can go put it out of its misery, I assume, unless
I'll put it in the back, or unless
you have something else you
Emotep
wish
wants
to
to.
do.
I was gonna do a sacrifice to Anubis.
Go ahead. No, go for it.
Alright, did you want to do anything else then, Mark? On your turn?
I mean, I will attempt to assist this last ditch effort. Well, no, that's next round, isn't it?
No,
It's not this
next
round.
round.
Okay. Well, so nobody's gone, and we don't have a C. That's
Right.
shit. Okay. No.
I mean, you could attempt this C for a card.
Okay, sure. Nobody else has done it.
Right.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh shit. I'm a 4 case. No. Dex is not.
Dex?
Never mind. No. I'm good.
I was gonna say.
Wow.
No, the Chun Yokai makes me a 4 case because it's contradictory to me.
Mhm.
But I wasn't
Alright.
using it for the.
But you guys can pull cards at that point.
Oh, alright, I got you a drama.
Okay. I definitely am gonna need it.
And
Okay, because we're gonna have to do a last ditch effort.
Yep.
Play for your critical moment.
Oh yeah, that's really gonna be useful now. Yeah, with an alertness and a leadership, I don't think that's gonna help.
Okay.
I will try for both of them, which is at -2, and the last ditch effort is also what?
I thought it was a -2, but
I think it is a -2.
One of them's -2 for each step attempted.
yeah, but I thought the last ditch was a -2, and then every step that wasn't on the card was an extra -2.
Yeah.
Like as in if you needed a last ditch for 3 steps, and only one of them was on there.
I'll need a 4. I'll have a -4.
The way I've always read it is it was -2 for every step attempted in a last ditch effort. So you're -4.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, it looks like I'm.
It's -4 regardless.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, for people going to help.
I mean, I'll try.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to require help for both of them, though, right?
You got to try both. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to help you out with the second one.
Well, the science is only a 10 for you to help.
Ha ha!
Okay. So that means I have 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. I'll go ahead and roll this. I'll roll the science.
Darby's feeling quite smug with himself for helping with science and dexterity.
Okay. So yeah, no help with the science and the dex. Well, I have
Okay.
a 10 in dex, so I don't know how this will
Yep.
work out.
So you're
So I'm gonna have +2.
Yep.
And that'll be just a -2 total. So
Yep.
I will do this on my dex because if I make the dex, I will have made everything else.
Well, science is 4 points higher, I think.
Oh, my science is much higher.
Oh,
So-
okay, cool, sweet.
That's why I'm doing this on
Yeah,
dex.
yeah.
Just go ahead and blind them with it.
Okay. Can I have the drama?
Yes, you may. Just give me whatever you want. I'll drop it to the table for you.
Okay. That's all I have.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, and then drama. Okay, I make the dex, and my dex I have +8 to get to the evidence analysis, so that'll be a 19 on evidence analysis.
So you successfully then fix the radio, and you guys successfully defeated the weird sound.
Defeated the what?
Perfect.
So it was what's that sound, which is the lactin attack.
Okay. So your radio is working again.
Oh, thank you very much. At that point,
Do we go into a new scene?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Cole, I think that one's yours. Tom. Oh, it's picked up.
Let me
I didn't
actually
pick up
do
one.
this.
I only saw the one on the board, so I was making sure before I did.
Are you giving me leadership?
Would it
You
be
said you wanted it, so.
possible?
But
to-
I mean, yeah, we just need to try it. So.
would it be possible to play this and find something that got unjammed or fell from someplace in the fight?
Sure.
A screwdriver.
The aforementioned Phillips head they need to not strip those damn screws out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better.
Gotta keep that. And I gotta keep that.
I don't even know what to get rid of. We gotta go down to 5, right?
I gotta drop the alertness to the table, so that's.
No, 4.
4. You haven't.
Yep,
We
4.
haven't gotten it.
No,
if somebody
here,
wants that.
Alright.
I'll go in and take the alertness.
Okay.
So.
I'll drop the Maelstrom in that for now. Sad.
I'm already alert anyway.
And you still have a glory, don't you?
I do.
Okay, then I'm gonna drop this glory.
Sorry, did I crash your cameras?
No, looks like we're all in the same position.
I turned mine off for a minute.
Neiman, did you draw up to 4?
Oh, no. No, I didn't.
So I'm assuming then that those were going away, and we're all set for cards unless you want to recycle one.
Nope.
All right.
I didn't want to get rid of the No, I don't want to
Yeah,
recycle.
no kidding.
Alright, then you guys can heal your shock as enough time will pass. But I'm going to just kind of speed through a little bit because we're running a little longer than I thought we were going to.
Well, we had a couple of breaks in there.
Yep, but
Breaks,
so,
late start. Yeah.
Yep.
No wonder to explore.
Yeah, it's true. Well, and 2 extra dino fights basically. So you guys are there, helping them out, kind of, fixing the radio, talking to everybody, thinking all's hunky dory and whatnot. When basically a lot of yelling and screaming commotion comes about because basically it is discovered that some dinos have found a way into the museum, and you run back to Sue because that is where they are, and you find a bunch of stuff there. One of him.
Somebody propped the exit door open because they needed to take a smoke break.
That's right. And now Sue's walking around, stomping on our
Not quite.
Emotep action figure. It really does look. You've placed it like it's an action figure sitting there right underneath the Sue.
So this guy, there's only one of him, the Bone Eater. He has walked up and is staring at Sue in, admiration, kind of big smile on his face and whatnot. The warrior, that there's only going to be one of, looks very much like what you guys recognize to be kind of a Optin or Gotek, basically a shaman. But in addition, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's the warrior. There's multiple warriors.
I was gonna say, and they're just one Bone Eater and a lot of warriors.
No, I think they're friends.
Being held by the little hands.
Sorry, those are the actual just warriors. That's your priest, of which there's only one. And last but not least, I wasn't kidding that I was going to get you with some raptors.
I knew it. It's a little low. I can't read the bottom. There we go.
Yeah,
I'll read the bottom of the card.
I'll move it in just a second.
Okay.
It is quite clear as you're looking at it that basically the Bone Eater, when he comes in and he looks at Sue, he looks back at his little Skeleraptors back there, and then he looks at Sue. Makes it become very obvious as to what you think he wants to do.
Yeah, it's not happening.
This
Dog pile on the boat.
Yes.
will be a dramatic scene. So, if I can have that first card from you there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just move that out of the way so that you guys have space.
The Optin ought to be ashamed of himself helping the Bone Eater.
I think you should tell him that.
Yeah, because it did kind of sound like you were volunteering to do so.
Sure.
So apparently their entrance when they came in, they clearly ruined some of the stability of the walls in this area, and so rocks start falling down from the side walls. So everyone can test dexterity or become very vulnerable.
Rocks fall, we all die.
I am very low.
Hey.
So that's newbie and Lilacs. There you go. So the good news is the heroes can go first, and maneuver is your approved action, and then the villains will go and will be up.
And trust me, this is better than the other part.
I was wondering about that. I'm going to put some maneuver down and put some maneuver on some folks. So you guys that are getting ready to shoot some stuff, why don't you let me do that?
No. Get over there. Go.
Let's see. I'm going to. Jim, can you move? Did you move the Skeleraptor up a little bit? Is that the? Am I seeing it all? I think I am.
There are 4.
Yeah, I got it. No, I got it.
Oh, the
Yes.
stats, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna maneuver the Bone Eater and the Optin and shoot the Bone Eater. So I'm doing a -4.
Yeah, maneuvering 2 people and then shooting. You said the Optin?
No, the Bone Eater.
Oh, the Bone Eater. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And maneuver, they're both the same, so I'm going to choose the gun.
Okay.
Both skills are the same. So -4. I want to be better than that because they're dodge. I need to do some damage to him. So let's just go ahead and start dropping candy to the table. -4. Submit. 19, which is a nice starting number. There we go. Alright. I'm going to get a good success on the maneuver. So I'm going to make them both vulnerable, or very vulnerable.
Okay.
And I also only get a good success on. I could. Be situationally aware and give myself a drama to put on that. No, I didn't. I don't have it anymore. Never mind. All right, I'll just run with the good and let you guys do the rest of it. So good, AP2. So I got 1 bonus die.
Yeah. So the toughness on him with AP2 is in fact a 11.
Well, there's a wound and 2 shock.
Well, fine.
Spend it.
I will, in fact, spend it.
Now roll a 1. Well, there's a 1 involved.
And he looks at you in understanding. Alright, that was Darby. Next.
You know, I completely removed the opportunity to negotiate with these guys. But
So
they got undead dinosaurs, so I don't think there's a whole lot of talking to be had with them.
let's see, large blast radius here for confusion, and then we'll drop fire on top of him.
Okay.
Let's look. Is my lower roll. I'm gonna go higher with that. Last roll was an 11. Okay, so it's going to be a 16 against their will mind for tab up here?
Yep.
Nope, that's not what I want to do. And the pyro will be. What did I say with that? Well, it's 3 points higher, and it'll be 7 points higher.
You said will mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your total will mind? Sorry.
The results was a 16.
Yeah. Okay. So outstanding on them.
Okay, they can the -2 to abilities, since they aren't vulnerable at the moment. They are now vulnerable.
Okay.
And like
They're
I said,
very vulnerable already.
oh, are they?
Well,
Yeah.
No, these guys
Sorry
are.
about these guys.
I hit these
anybody
guys.
that's not. Yeah.
Is it standard or is it very vulnerable?
No, it's just said vulnerable. It doesn't say very. For an outstanding, it's a vulnerable as well. As the -2 to their actions.
Yep.
But he is going to be a 23, I believe, to hit him.
Which is going to be outstanding.
Okay, so let me roll some BD for that. Come on, big money. His toughness is.
12, 13.
Okay, is he wearing armor?
He is.
Is it
3 points.
Okay, so it'll be 2 points less. He says a 13, so it'll be 11.
Yep.
2 wounds, 4 shock.
Yeah, alright.
This is your roll.
Because
I'll take a 4. Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Yep.
Did not disappoint.
No. So all that proves, Jim, is that it doesn't matter whether you're playing or running. Jim's
Yeah.
dice are Jim's dice.
Let's just say Revenge of the Caradon, everyone might have the not missing half on. So
No, they get that. They already get that. They get that as a if you're a beta tier threat,
Yeah, that's what I'm
reality
saying.
rated,
Yeah.
you get it. Period. Done. Then you get to give it to something else.
So I thought it's they get a number of abilities based on
A beta tier reality rated threat automatically gets a don't screw up on a 1 for a so. Period. You then get to give it something else additionally.
Oh, because it's listed as one of the abilities of the void.
It
So
is
I
one of
thought
the abilities of the void because you can give that to some other stuff, but a beta tier threat
Oh, okay. Check.
that is
Anyway.
reality rated already has that.
Fair enough. Alright, so that was
I
Dialect.
loved that for
That was
unhallowed
cool.
beta.
Check. Alright. Dialects or
I will try to ward enemy.
yeah.
Hold out my honk and try to ask Anubis' protection from these abomination undead that won't just stay dead.
We're gonna make them re-dead.
And so that is a good, so we have +2 to our defenses.
That assumes that they're supernaturally. I mean,
Yeah, I'm hoping
I would
that
assume
at least
that.
the Skeleraptors are.
yeah.
Yes, these Skeleraptors are in fact.
Understand against Edno Snow, but I figured that would give us a little boost.
And then dialects.
I am going to foreshadow, but I'm also going to thicken air around these two. It's a medium blast, so
Yeah, you can definitely get the two of them.
So, I will do this off
take shock?
I will take the shot. Okay. And I'll give you the next card. But I have a huge initiative.
I was gonna say we all have pool cards, right?
Yes. And then I'm gonna get to go.
I have a season initiative waiting to get rid of that card.
Oh. Okay.
You can see why I've been wanting to get rid of it.
Yeah, that one's probably been there for a while, hasn't it?
Yes.
Is it 40?
No.
Son of a gun, I forgot something.
It's just bad.
They pulled the set back.
Yup.
Oh, see, the villains are up. Did you go? You didn't.
No, I didn't. I just realized that I was silly and forgot something, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Aside
This
from
is a good-
attacking us.
This is a good
Yeah.
time to use the setback while they're up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not. I didn't have that pooled until. I mean, can I play it? I'll play it. To set them back so they don't get a chance to use that up.
That's fine. If you want to play it, and I'll just get rid of the up. They're still gonna get to go. They're just not gonna be up.
I'm fine with that.
Alright. Well, actually, I do believe that my warriors are going to throw spears. Yeah. Everybody's going to get a spear. Actually, you know what? Everyone's going to be intimidated. That's what it is. They're going to try to make you vulnerable.
Oh, I got a card for my maneuver. I forgot to get that.
Alright. So, Cole. How is it 10 on your intimidate?
I think you got me. No, you missed me by 1 point.
Darby has a 15 intimidate.
Well, that would be a good success on the nose.
Alright. Well, you can be
Oh,
very
no, buddy.
vulnerable.
Very vulnerable, you say.
Yup.
Sucks for me.
Dialects. I'm gonna think that's outstanding.
Yeah, that's an outstanding.
Okay, so they'll put the very vulnerable back on you because you went technically. And last but not least, Neiman has a 12 intimidate.
Because I'm very vulnerable.
You wouldn't actually be very vulnerable because you went technically.
Oh, then nothing.
Okay. That's cool. Then these will come in and attack you. These guys have a -2 because of the confusion bomb back there, but Darby, you're very vulnerable, so this is really going to be just a +2.
Alright, if you're doing it, I'll take it off my sheet.
14.
That's a standard hit.
That's 14 points.
Did you remember the +2 from the warden?
It's still a standard hit. Is it from? But is that the Dinos or is that from the
These are from, yeah, this is the skeleton.
zombie?
So,
Okay, so it's one up. It's one more than you needed.
okay.
Still a standard hit.
And
what damage?
Sorry, 14 on a standard.
14. Okay, 2 shock.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Ooh, no! Wow. Ouchie.
So you want,
Yeah.
Okay.
You want, yeah.
Alright.
The good news is, since he's bodyguarding you, you don't have to try to concentrate on the word enemy.
Yeah, I was like, that's like 3 wounds right there.
I'll step in. It's 2 wounds and 4 shock for me. I'll take it.
Alright.
I got a toad.
You do have a toad.
I got a tree frog of healing.
Cole, you're not vulnerable, right?
No, I'm not.
Alright, so... Clearly, they're making up for their master rolling a 1
There you go.
on a soak. Alright.
Fails.
Yep. And
Darby was starting to sweat.
Dialox 16.
You are good.
Oh.
I'll bodyguard that too.
Wow.
Is bodyguard only once around though?
Is it?
I think so.
I thought bodyguard was just once around.
Maybe.
You're
It is.
also yeah. Well,
I'll look.
I have-
We'll assume it
I have
is, and I'll
this-
look.
I have this, so I'm gonna try to pull that down because that is
Once
more
a turn.
wounds than I need. So,
Unless it's FAQ'd as once around, it just says the character selflessly puts herself in harm's way, protecting friends and allies with their own body. Once it is determined a nearby ally has been hit, the bodyguard may redirect the attack to himself. Instead, damage effects are normally she may do this. Oh no, once per turn. Last sentence. There you go.
yeah.
Done.
And now I'm going to try to use this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can get 2 wounds off.
Yep.
Let's see.
I know what card I'm pulling.
Okay, that is still going to be okay.
Alright. It appears that the shaman in the back has blessed his allies. Let's see. Cole, you shot me.
Sure.
How is it 21 versus your faith or spirit?
Oh, shit.
You were getting ready to. Oh shit.
Well, I have a 9.
Alright, so you can have a -3 penalty for the next 3 rounds.
Okay, -3. Copy that.
Alright. And then I'll go ahead and reveal the card so that everyone can see what you're about to seize initiative on.
Yeah, 40.
We'll just say it's card 40 and move on.
Yes. Very appropriate use of that card.
Yeah, I finally get to draw my second card of the entire game.
Yeah, welcome my world all weekend.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, hey, this was.
Yeah, hey, look at
even
that.
better
Villain
one.
set back.
Get it bigger though.
I had yeah, I could. For some reason, it's letting me get handles on that to drag it out when I was doing it. You just gotta guess.
Yep. Alright, melee weapons attacks by either side are favored this round.
Oh shit.
Heroes will go first, and then the villains will be set back. Well, it's melee weapons, so you know the dinos don't have melee weapons.
That's true.
Attack and maneuver are approved, but you guys get to go first.
Right now, I think I just need to try to hit the big guy. So y'all go first.
Is anybody else putting conditions on him?
He has none on him now, though, does he?
He's very vulnerable. He was very vulnerable last round, but he
Right,
acted, so that's gone.
Okay, I will try to trick him as I'm also doing flash freeze. And my trick and my flash freeze, I think, they're the exact same. Actually, no, my trick is 1 point higher. So, just do this on flash freeze.
That toughness is not 2. Your card is off on the Skeleraptors.
Yeah, it should be 12.
I figured.
I have an outstanding success against Bone Eater on his trick.
Okay.
So I am making him very vulnerable. And against his dodge, I have a standard success, so it's 14 damage.
It's standard, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take that. Okay. So that was Dialax. Next.
And I attack.
Yep, and that was approved.
You want me to start plinking away at the mooks to get die rolls out, or do you want me to whittle away more possibilities off a Bone Eater? Kind of a
Probably
one-trick
take
pony
Bone
at this
Eater
point.
down.
I mean, truthfully, hitting him, he's vulnerable right now. I mean, we need to stop him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. All right. I'll
And hopefully no T-Rex.
yeah. I'll take a shot at him. I'm just gonna focus fire and not do anything else, so I don't hopefully have to put a possibility on it. Nobody's in melee with him, are they?
Correct.
No.
They are near their friends, but they are not in melee with any of you. So far, the Skeleraptors are the only ones that move to melee. Oh, I see.
And you didn't put in the fact that he's very vulnerable.
No, I didn't. That's a 12, which is just a hit,
It is a standard hit.
and it's AP 4. No, it's not. It's heat ammo. Doesn't that pump through his armor? You know what? Let's. I got some juice. Let's try that. Let's see what we can do. You know what? Nah, he's gonna spend on it anyway, which is the goal. And I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna let that stand as is. It's a standard hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking any armor off for the heat?
Well, he does seem to have armor on.
I know, but it doesn't list it as AP. Law Rocket as AP, but it's high explosive anti-tank.
I have
It's AP4 heat ammo.
Is it AP4?
That's what I put down.
So
for
if the
last.
target
okay.
if the target is very large or has an armor rating greater than 5, then heat ammo ignores up to 5 points of armor.
Okay. Does it say AP4 though?
Well, it just says if they have an armor rating greater than 5, then the heat ignores up to the 5. So it doesn't say AP, but
Yeah, I
if
didn't
not,
think
the
so.
shot still counts as armor piercing and ignores up to 2.
Okay.
but then has an explosion of a medium blast radius.
Oh. Yeah, so what do we got? We're on 11, and I got a 24, so that's 2 wounds.
So now we're going to see why.
I think it's the 3rd time he soaked, yeah?
He didn't soak the. Was unable to soak when I did it. But yeah, he attempted it.
Yeah. He attempted to soak yours, but so
We only got 1.
you fire the law rocket at him, and he grabs his buddy and throws his buddy in the way.
Oh, he's got minions. Damn it.
Unfortunately, he forgot that the heat ammo. He does not know a law rocket is a medium blast explosion. So, which means I'm gonna take some anyway. Right. Explosion is a medium blast radius. So do I still take the full 25 after that?
I would think so.
I think that has to be the way it works. Because I just wouldn't take any BDs, but you didn't give me any BD in the first place.
Nope. I just wanted to spend the possibility.
Oh, which he's going to spend, because 13 points of damage is
2 wounds and 4 shock.
right, which is not what he wants to take.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. He goes down.
Blam!
Best $300 I ever spent.
It's an appropriate use of a law rocket? Sure.
Alright, so that was Darby.
Let me go mark that off.
Alright, Cole or Lena?
I will try to death shout this skull rock. I'm concentrating.
You definitely put some scorch marks on Sue, though.
He misses you, Dan.
That's not mine.
Oh, he misses you, Robert.
That's my grandson's.
Oh, okay, but it is your mic.
It's my mic, yes, but it's my grandson's dog. Apparently he's gone upstairs or something.
So I'll let
Anytime
you
he leaves the
determine,
room, that's what happens.
Is this is a death shout supported by?
Is it,
Oh, we're in chorus, so no. So it's just
Right, yeah.
up. I think. Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. That is me taking 2 shots.
Alright, and then Cole?
Let's see. Cole's going to. I'm going to energize and I guess punch the one in front of me.
Okay.
No, I'm not. And since we're core Earth, energize is, I guess, allowed.
Is it? What's the axiom?
For energize?
I think it is. I think it's low enough.
Energize is a magic 20.
Magic? Oh,
Wait, no, I don't.
Social.
It's psionic.
So
So-
Social.
it's within the social of quarter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I put magic on these by mistake. They're all psionics, they're all social. But still, it's a failure, and I take 2 shock.
And be very stymied
Yep.
for the mishap.
Yep.
Which is
That.
only important if I get to go before you go again.
I'm sure you will.
Because, well, see, there's this villain setback thing.
And there's a good reason why they're set back.
They just lost their boss. Yeah, they're
Freaking law
And a
rocket.
big fiery ball of.
Big bada boom.
I mean, they're probably wearing some of their boss.
The shaman is.
And the guy standing next to him.
Yeah, it's really the guy next to him because he's the one that took it straight on. But yes, unfortunately, they are unable to kind of shake it off and attack this round. So you all can pull a card.
Oh, an attack was approved, so I get a card for that.
Who has law rockets?
Yes.
Cole.
Yes, Cole has a couple law rockets.
You want that?
Sure. Let's see. You want the rally or the seize?
Either.
Well, I think somebody needs to seize this one so we don't have a villain flurry.
That's a good idea.
Let me swap that out. I take that one back. Can I take that one back? Actually, I have to decline the trade and try it again.
Also, the
Where you at?
possibilities
There you are.
only being an up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to get rid of this one. So.
To play the season initially.
Instead, Eyes of the Predator. Missile weapon attacks are favored this round. The villains will be inspired.
Well, unfortunately, it is a missile, but doesn't count as a missile weapon.
Right. And I
Nope,
should
it
not
counts
be
as a
vulnerable.
heavy weapon.
And I should not be vulnerable anymore. I don't know, since I.
Yeah, you guys went the.
Yep, Darby's not very vulnerable either.
But Cole is still is stymied. But,
Yes, I am still stymied.
let's see. Yeah, that worked well for them last time. They'll intimidate again. I only have 3 of them, so let's see. Alright. So Darby, they're going to try to intimidate you. The warriors in the back again.
Okay? That will not get it done.
Yeah, clearly, they're not.
I just blew up your boss. You're not very intimidating, okay?
Yep. Cole, this one's trying to intimidate you.
Nope.
And
He's not intimidated either.
Dialects, he's trying to intimidate you.
You have a good success.
He wasn't expecting the giant explosion, so yeah, he's a little jump scared. It's not your fault, though.
Alright, but Darby, the other guy in the back, calls out to his god. Never mind. I mean, you don't for some reason have a ridiculously low willpower or spirit, do you?
I might, but I don't think it's that low. Nope, 1 less than you needed.
Alright.
And you don't have GM possibilities to make me eat my laughter, so I'm happy.
Correct, and I don't have a possibility of my own to just spend. But then the Skeleraptors will attack. All right, so Darby on you. Oof. So this one's on Leomin.
That will be good.
And we still have your ward up, don't we?
I failed my last
Concentration
roll.
Okay.
And then
Do I need to step in front of that one for Hama Hama Hotep?
I will try to soak it.
Cole on you.
That's going to be a standard.
Did it actually roll that?
No.
No.
That was Lehman's reality, my bad. I just saw.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's going to be more than a standard. I think it's going to be a good. Yeah, you're like one away from being able to be outstanding. Alright.
When did you get that?
Who got what?
Do I need to
I
buy-
played the action so that I could soak both words.
Yep.
Do I need to
Oh,
step in
okay.
front of that 16 damage for Cole?
You can if you want to. What's it going to give?
2-shot.
Alright.
No, I don't have to soak this 2-shot. Duh, dumbass.
Alright, and on Dilax.
You have since we don't have the word enemy up, you have a good success. I have to try to soak. Okay, I still take one. So,
Soaks wound.
yep. Okay.
You took 2 wounds on that one, Robert?
Yeah, but I soaked one of
I
them.
mean, you soaked one, yeah, but that was 2 wounds for you? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Alright, well then you guys can go.
I'm going to let everybody else go first, and I'm going to suggest as I pull the low rocket off my back, get it all prepped, that y'all back away.
Well, I'm definitely going to be doing that.
I'm gonna, you know what?
I'm just going to go on and back up and take the vulnerable position, and I am going to try to foreshadow again. And I'm not doing that.
Alright.
I'm definitely taking the advice to get out of the way.
The 3 warriors in the back are vulnerable still?
No, there was a -2 back there for the confusion.
Okay, so they're stymied.
Yeah, because that was 3 rounds, so
Yeah,
I think
that's
this is-
done.
yeah, it's done now. So they're good.
I'll go ahead and dust shot that one.
Okay. That is a good. They do not have full body armor though.
one wound?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I want to shoot mine then.
That is currently missing.
I'm just gonna let that stand as a miss.
Okay. And Cole.
If everybody's moved, step back. I will step back, aim at this fella right here. And don't want to aim at his, well, not at him, but you know, get enough to where I can get a few of his buddies into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he's gonna pull one of them into the mix, whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
but it's an explosion, so. Chased. Alright, so that's going to be. It's a no good. So I'm going to actually at least make it an up. Alright, 17.
17 is good.
Alright, so.
This is gonna hurt.
What's
Yeah.
his toughness? His toughness is a 12.
They're 13 as well, actually.
Okay, 13.
But he's got 2 armor, which we already know doesn't count for the law.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so it's 11.
Three wounds, 6 shock for him, and I guess whoever else.
Yeah, he don't have possibilities. He also don't have minion, but you know, minion who was close by is gonna probably blow up anyway. And I guess since you removed that guy, I can remove this because you were. The other fun part about this is both of my opt-ins in the back have unlife, so if you knock down my Skeleraptors, they can literally go back and raise them.
Well,
Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore.
do you guys want this over with? Or you just want to handle it now?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it's
what I
11,
get.
it's 11:20.
Yep.
Get
So
it over.
there's a flurry.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
I'll get the rest of them lined up.
Everyone else can pull cards.
There we go.
Bang.
You know what? Why not? I'll go in a little up.
Oh, you don't need to.
Is that outstanding?
It's well,
25 against
25.
that.
Yeah,
20,
yeah,
it's
I got you.
25 damage.
I got you. I was just gonna
Yeah,
spend it to spend it because you know, like I
That's
said.
fine. You shot a third law rocket in here. We're good. We can
Extra.
go in. Because that would literally knock out the 4 that are over there, basically. By the time you hit one of them and then explode out. So.
Pretty much, you know, Cole was a little fed up with the way things were going. He's like, oh, fuck it. Boom.
Pretty
Just
much.
a little fed up with this. That was a good use of a
Getting
grand.
tired of the living rats.
Yeah.
Alright. So the people here, once you they kind of look at you and the explosions and the damage to the interior of the walls that, you know, they don't totally realize are some of it's the Dinos when they came in, but you know, they look at the 3 law rockets that are spent and they're like thinking it's you that did it. But they definitely are thankful that you helped fight off the Dinos who are coming in. And
Hey, radio works, dinosaurs intact. What more do you want? Come on.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. That's right.
Indeed.
What, no tip?
But they thank you, they give you some food, let you sleep here the night if you want to, or they send you out on your way on the helicopter so that you guys can return home.
Yeah.
fun.
So,
Return home.
Bye.
yeah.
Well, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And yeah.
I always wanted to go visit a museum.
And see,
I didn't realize they were that so much fun.
Dinosaur skeleton.
Yeah, so they let you guys go, and then like I said, I have to get the log sheet still from Rod because I forgot to get it beforehand, so I will get that to you guys next week. So we can go over it then if you want when I actually have the sheet in a digital form, because I don't have it right now. I just have the physical for when actually I don't even have the physical right now. So yeah, I think we can wrap it up from there if you want to.
Yep.
Share your spiel.
All right, so thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this evening for our nice, fun-filled dino exploding episode. Be sure to check back with us next Wednesday. We are coming back for When Cosmos Collide, correct?
No.
The following.
Mike will still be out again next week, so I will be able to run next week either Tears of the Red Madonna or Return to Carterall, depending on.
So stay tuned to the Torque Hype Tuesday. I'm sure Mike will make sure that's taken care of, and he'll let you know exactly what we'll be running at that point in time. Friday we have our Consequences of Chaos with Robert running the game, and then of course we have our Kindred of Savannah on Sunday night that I am running. So come back and join us for those two shows. Remember, we're in this Adventure Club life together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.